Trying to buy my,
You trying to buy me? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the 80. This is the 80. Niggas lead with the check. You know why? The check.
They bring up the check, but they don't really cut the check unless you do some shit for the check. That's a misconception. They not really cutting checks like that. Not those type of checks. You might get a little check as a dangle carrot. It's a little carrot they try to dangle.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like carrots.
I don't like carrots.
Okay, I'm not a fucking rabbit. All right. Boys, whatever.
Yo, what's the word? We're all set. We back in the building. Episode 98. Rich is in the building. I got a good, illustrious guest with me, Coco, Kayla the Great. What's going on? How you doing? Talk to the people.
What's up? Hey, people.
How you doing, Kayla? Where you from? Let the people know who you are real fast. What you got going on?
So, I'm from Kentucky, Western Kentucky, 270.
Kentucky. Yo, I ain't even know that. Where's that
at? So, you know where Corvettes are made?
Nah.
Exactly. So, that's where I'm from. Like 40 minutes north of there.
Wow.
Where there's like a lot of cows.
That's like Louisville or something?
No.
EST the big G,
yeah,
right?
I love him, first of all.
Okay.
No, Louisville's like the big city. That's one of the biggest cities in the country.
Yeah, I've been to Louisville before.
Yeah, I'm not from anywhere near Louisville. But I used to live in Louisville. I lived in the hood too. Respectfully.
Yo, respectfully, Coco, you're white. You're very white.
Yeah, I'm a little Caucasian. People always be like, "What do you mix with?" I'm like, my mama and my daddy.
Yeah. So how long have you been here in the A?
Almost 3 years.
And what made you come this way?
I loved Atlanta. I always loved the vibe, but I got a job with the Falcons, so that's what made me like make the move. But I was working for the Falcons, yeah.
What the Falcons had you doing?
I was the assistant suite coordinator for Mercedes-Benz Stadium, but I was working in the club on the side, and I was making way more money in the club, and then COVID happened, and yeah, so.
When you were the suite coordinator, what the hell is that? Like just making sure people with money get in the right spot?
Yep.
It's basically like the
Make
VIP
sure
coordinator
happy.
in the club.
Yeah, exactly.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's the same thing but different, but the same.
Yeah. It makes sense. It's just like it's the same thing. People with money want to feel important, but it's just different type of people with money.
Exactly. It's about experience. It's about an experience. You gotta make sure everything's good, everything's set up. They got this, they got that. Sometimes you decorate the suites. It'd be Falcons games, United games, everything at Mercedes-Benz. Like not just the Falcons, but like everything, concerts,
all that shit. Oh, okay.
Yep, that's crazy. But I don't know. I don't like the corporate thing for real.
Oh, what you prefer? What you prefer? Like the nightlife, where it's more like you can just kind of freestyle, do your own thing.
I'm addicted to the nightlife. I'm addicted to the money.
The vibes.
And the money, and like I can be myself. So like if you're in my section, I can talk crazy to you if I want to.
Yeah.
And nothing happens to me. You're just gonna give me more money.
Just gonna give you more money.
Yeah, they love it. Think about it. Think about people who have money or who are like a certain like status.
Yeah.
People don't talk to them crazy. They talk to them very like fake and I don't. I'm gonna talk to you like you are like me because we're the same.
Are you getting away with murder because you're an attractive white woman in the middle of the nightlife in Atlanta?
Maybe.
Are you getting away with some? Are you getting away with some bullshit?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna say I'm not.
That's kind of hilarious, right? So, right, you in the A, right? It's super black hair, son.
Yeah.
It's super duper. Like, do you catch shade from any of that shit?
So, I don't know. I feel like no, first of all. Yeah. Absolutely not.
So you run into a lot of cool people, you feel like? I
think that, well, first of all, I think black people are very they have a very keen sense of authenticity. So I think if you're on some bullshit, especially black people are gonna know you're on some bullshit. Yeah. So I think I'm just myself. So I think I'm very much respected here. But in Kentucky, it's the opposite. I actually don't fit in Kentucky. Girls always try to fight me. Damn. And I stand out in Kentucky in a bad way. I don't get anything. Like, money-wise, it's hard for me to make money in Kentucky. In Atlanta, I came here and it was just like, boom, you where you supposed to be.
What was it about Kentucky? Was it just hate?
Yeah.
We're just like, yo, we not feeling it.
Intimidation. I'm 6'1", too. So.
Yeah, you was mad tall.
Yeah, so.
You used to play sports or something?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Oh, yeah, you like to play volleyball or basketball or something?
Yeah, I play basketball.
Oh, I ain't say no more.
And I still can, so.
Oh, I ain't say no more. fellas, if you want to check our post game out, you know what I'm saying? Hit
3-point. We can play 3-point around the world if you got some money.
All right, see.
We're not playing for free.
If your jumper is water, you can slide on her DM, and she might pull up to the court for 100 a shot.
Yeah. We can do that.
Yeah, I mean, 100 a shot, she might pull up to the court. You know what I mean? Loving basketball vibes. Play for her heart. You feel me?
No.
So in Kentucky, they was not trying to play for your heart. Wow. No. Why is it just like a big fish in a small pond? Like,
maybe. Could be that,
crab in a barrel vibes. Like, I feel like when you're in places where it's less opportunity, people tend to be more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like backstabby.
Absolutely.
Like
they have seniority. So you come in, like I had somebody at UK when I worked for UK Athletics that I was more qualified than him to do the job. He got the job because he was a football player.
Yeah.
And I was more qualified. I didn't want his job though, but he was very intimidated. He was afraid I was going to take his spot, so he would talk shit, plant seeds behind the scenes to my superiors. Yeah.
A grown man though.
On some very bitch shit.
That is nasty.
Yes. So it was a lot of that stuff, and I feel like Atlanta, you have, it's the club. If you can work in the club in Atlanta, you can survive in anything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm great at my job. So.
Yo, how do you feel? Boom. Cause you know what? This had crossed my my Instagram screen the other day, and one of my homegirls had hit me up about it, cause she be feeling away about all this shit too. The other day, it was mad drama going on in like the little nightlife community out here. They was mad because I guess they were trying to say fat chicks don't get jobs. Not necessarily fat. Not only a certain type of look was getting hired, and the other type of chicks felt the way like, yo, I'm good at waitressing, da-da-da-da-da. I should have opportunities too. I shouldn't be about just necessarily having a certain look.
Yeah. So a lot of times I didn't see that, but I will say that customer service does not exist. That's why I'm so good at my job. That's why I get what I get, because I look a certain way, which is different, but then also I know how to make sure, like that experience shit. I know how to make sure you have a good time because I know how I want to be treated when I'm in the club. So I feel like, yes, whatever they're saying, it might be true. But at the end of the day, like what you get hired on is one, A, who you know, B, what you look like, and C, your Instagram following. I don't have a big Instagram following, but I know everybody and I can talk.
See, and those three things you just said are the three main things I see them complaining about. Hard body, like, why do I have to be popular? Why do I have
so you can sell sections?
Exactly, but I see them say, why isn't the promoter selling a fucking section? That's what he's there for. Why is the waitress responsible for selling a section?
Depends what club you work in.
Promoter just posting a 3-day-old flyer on Instagram that nobody saw until the party was already done.
Yeah, it's definitely a controversial topic.
It's
because some places I've worked is like you gotta sell sections and you get a cut off those sections.
Now that makes sense.
Some places, like I sell sections all the time where I work now, but I don't get anything from that.
Yeah, that don't make no sense. I got a homegirl. She managed a pretty popular lounge restaurant, and she was telling me she was pissed off because she was like, I book more tables than anybody here, and I don't get a cut off none of it because I'm in a salary position.
It's not fair. They try to get me to do that shit in so many clubs, and I'm like, no.
I don't want your salary.
Hell no, I'm not babysitting all these hoes. I'm about to fire the whole staff because I was already a waitress, so they already hate me. So I'm gonna have to completely clean house, hire a whole new staff.
They gonna feel away like, yo, you got a spot over me, bitch? Yeah, they're not gonna like that.
No. They're not
gonna like that at all.
And I don't do anything extracurricular. Like, there's a lot of extracurriculars going down.
There's a lot of dick in your mouth for the spot.
Yeah, not I. And so they don't like that either about me because I don't move like that. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm white. So
you know they're gonna say that. Like, oh, da da da. Yeah. See, but see, now you just brought it back to all white, so they're gonna say
that adds to it.
But you just said that you didn't feel no animosity behind.
That's the only place. The only place, but honestly, I would say this: even if I wasn't white, let's pretend I'm not white, but I'm all the same things. It's still gonna be an issue. I'm 6'1", I can talk, I have a personality. Let's say I'm ugly. Let's say I don't even got a body.
Yeah, it's vibes versus non-vibes.
It's hard to imagine. I know. It's a lot you gotta erase.
Yo,
but I just
she
think
like
the
to pop
fact
her
that,
shit, yo.
Yeah,
I like her.
and I never even thought about the white shit being a thing until recently. A couple of my friends were like, "Well, also you're white, so that's just like extra rubbing it in their face." But outside of the competition of the people I work with, I get a lot of love.
Yeah,
like a lot of love from black girls.
Yeah, it's a mixed vibe because like I have a homegirl. She's super light skinned, and she always cries and complains about how dark skin joints is on her back and saying she getting preferential treatment. And
that goes back to slavery.
Yeah,
it all does.
But she's like, yo, when I go in the fucking club and all the dudes from the NBA and every rapper and whatnot. Don't even look my way. They want foreign chicks and white chicks. You don't see me crying and complaining. Like, everybody got their little mishap going on. Like, you can't be complaining about other people's spot. You just gotta do the best for you and figure it out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Find your niche.
Yeah. Everybody got a niche. Somebody likes you, B.
Yeah.
Somebody's feeling you.
Yeah.
I don't know. But going back to speaking of playing for your heart, niggas shooting jumpers for Kayla's heart, right? So, you in the A. Valentine's Day just passed. Was there no trips to Acapulco?
No.
With all the tricks in the city, what did you receive? What's going on?
So I mean, humbly, I do get asked to go to a lot of places on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That could be a bar. I think I could put that in a rap.
Yeah.
A lot of places on a regular basis.
Yeah. Talk that shit.
But I have had my passport since last year, and I have never been out of the country. I used it to go to LA and to Miami because I couldn't find my license.
Wow, you hear that, constituency? You hear that, constituency? If you got a little Acapulco in you. And you a cool nigga, you might be able to make something happen.
No, but see, the thing is that if I'm not trying to go, to dinner with you or to lunch with you, then I'm definitely not trying to go to Mexico with you. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. You're not thirsty for the flight.
No.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
I'm from the middle of nowhere. I don't care.
Yeah, Shorty's out here signing up for a toxic vacation. Like,
no.
Like, yo, I don't care about dinner.
Nah.
If you want to go somewhere, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of shorties doing.
Yeah.
That's respectful, though.
I guess.
So,
I could have been a lot more places and had a lot more experiences if I didn't have a conscience. But you know what? I might sell my soul. It's starting to get a little cheaper. I feel like
it
might be on
the price of the soul is going down.
It might be on clearance soon. I don't know.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It was a lot of shorties after the Valentine's Day, and when they realized, like, hold on, B, my nigga really actually has a girlfriend or a wife. Yeah. And it's real. Like, hold on. Like, the side jointness is like beating a loud drum right now.
Right.
On the 15th and 16th, the side bitchness is hitting harder. So Shorty's singing a little different tune right now. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe I might talk to Johnny from down the street. Like,
see, people sign up for that too, though. They like being the side girl because then you got to do more for them because they want to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
So they try to use it as leverage. Like, you got a whole wife. So what you want to do for me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just can't.
Until it comes time to do the whole extra societal pressure, show how much I love you thing. Now you didn't get no vibes. Now you stuck doing weird photo shoots in the house by yourself, talking about whatever. I've seen a lot of weird
posting gifts that you got yourself.
I've seen a lot of weird setups on the gram. It was a lot of weird posts. A lot of who knows where these bags came from. I don't know. It was shaky.
I've never had a bag in my life.
What?
Look at my bag.
Yeah, she got a Nike bag.
A drawstring.
With a drawstring. Is that just because is that just you not really caring, not doing the super girly girl thing, like just being on some athletical shit?
No, I think what it is that okay. So when I was growing up, my mom used to hold everything over my head. Like, she would overcompensate, and so she would buy me all this shit, and then she would get mad at me. She'd be like, you wouldn't have this if it wasn't for me.
Oh.
So I got this fear, right? But my love language is gifts, so it's weird, because I don't want nothing from anybody, because I don't want no strings.
So that's why you don't got a nigga in the A yet. Because all the lit niggas here is all psychopathic, trick baller.
Yeah, but they want to fuck like 6-7 other bitches, and they want you to be cool with it. I can't do that.
It's the A, though. All right, so boom, right? All the lit niggas here is all pretty much psychopathic, trick, narcissistic ballers.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like, look, shorty, I'm gonna give you this, that, and this.
But you're gonna act like this.
You're gonna act like this. You're gonna stay in line.
Yeah.
And the second you break formation, I'm taking all this shit back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that's how you get your house burned down. You know what I mean?
This is the home of niggas getting their house burned down.
This is how you die. This is how you get about snap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't got time.
Yeah. That's real. That's real. That's real. You probably don't want to deal with that. You want to keep your options open.
And I'm like a derby horse. Everybody wants to have kids with me because I'm 6'1", 185. So they be like, oh, let's have kids. Let's have kids. And I'm like, bro, I'm not going to be one of 6 baby mamas. Respectfully. I don't care that you got 6 baby mamas, but you still fucking with them. Bro, you know what I mean?
Bro.
I can't do it.
A derby horse?
I am. You know what a derby horse is?
Yo, hold up.
You know what a derby horse is?
What?
I promise.
A derby horse?
Yeah.
I never heard that analogy, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Prize pedigree type joint.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, she's gonna make good babies. They're trying to make the next Michael Porter Jr. or something.
Yeah.
They're like, who? Michael Porter Jr. is like a 6'10" light skinned nigga that plays basketball.
Didn't he play at UK?
Did he? Nah. He played at Texas, but he got hurt. Missouri, matter of fact, but he didn't even play for real.
Oh.
He went straight to the league for real. But yeah, they're trying to make the next light-skinned NBA baller with you. It makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
It makes sense. Shorty said they treated me like a derby horse.
They do.
They're not just gonna sign me up for insemination, bro.
Yeah, they look at me like I'm a T-bone steak, like on Madagascar. You know, you ever seen Madagascar where Alex is like hallucinating the T-bones?
Yeah.
That's me. When I walk in somewhere, they're like,
oh yeah, see now you like I need a real situation. I want you to love me, bro.
Yeah.
Not the idea of me.
Right.
Not the of me. Yeah, I get that.
They don't get that.
I get that a lot. Because it's the same. Like for a man, when you know the chick for 2 weeks and she's talking about coming me, they're like, bro.
People do not say that.
Yes, they do. What are you looking at me with the shock for? Like, cut the shit, son. You know the vibes. Like, it's the same type of vibe though. It's the same thought process. Like, yo. So
girls do not say that shit.
Yes, they do. Before 2 weeks, actually. Like, yes, you would definitely get a nut request. Like, yo, just in me, bro.
I am a derby horse.
Like,
because it's the other way around.
It happens to men the same way. Like, shorties is like, yo, look, I need that jizz, bro. You're covering aspects that in a man that I want, and I want that action. That happens. That's not. Why are you so shocked right now, son? That's crazy. She's acting like she never heard this before. Like she doesn't have conversations.
I promise. I'm just imagining. No, nobody has ever told me this. No, nobody has ever said to me, yeah, girls be like, come in me.
Yes. I had a shorty say, yo, come in me. I want to have your baby. You don't have to give me anything. I'll take care of the baby. What if you wanna like actually be a father or whatever, that's up to you. But I don't need no money. I don't need nothing. Give me a baby.
Where you find these hoes at? Atlanta, huh? Respectfully.
But respectfully.
Heavy on the respect, you know?
Like, it's the same.
Oh my God.
All right, when people reach certain levels of success or whatever it may be or whatever, like sometimes they have their reasons, B. Everybody has their reason to do what they do. And sometimes the love shit doesn't always come into play. You know what I'm saying? No pun. It just happened, yo.
You see the thing Drake did with the hot sauce?
Yeah. Drake had to do shit like that.
But isn't that crazy? As the girl, like, you really just did that.
Yeah, like, how dare you go complain that the man threw...
Why would you say it publicly?
The fact that you went and tried to retrieve the rubber is crazy.
And then you told people.
Nuts. He's wilding because he didn't flush it down the toilet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why didn't you just flush it down the toilet, bro?
Maybe he was testing her.
Yeah, I guess.
She failed.
Because it's like, the hot sauce and leaving it in the trash is like, you're doing a lot, bro. You could have threw it in a napkin and flush it down the toilet, bro. But whatever. I'm not going to get into condom disposal techniques.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, for Drake.
Yeah. Either way, it's like, son was definitely wilding. Like, but like, the whole like Valentine's Day love shit was just like, I'm just over it, B. Like,
me too.
I don't like the fact that I don't know where did this come from?
Literally, this year was the worst year it's ever been, don't you think?
Because
it was like, whose dick is bigger? That's what it was like.
I mean, that's all it's ever been.
It was like crazy competition.
The more and more social media gets now, it's just, yo, how much money did I spend on? I spent more money on my bitch than you spent on your bitch.
Right.
And then the shorties is like, oh, my nigga spent more money on me than your nigga spent on you. That's all this shit is.
It's
weird.
It's
like, what is the actual
But he's still fucking all these other girls.
I'd
rather have not the money and the loyalty. But you can't find that shit because it's more expensive than the money that's being spent. I got bars. I'm telling you, I need to be in the studio.
I mean, I get, yeah.
You know what I mean? But you can't find that shit. It's
coming
very
with heavy gifts and doing a lot of extracurricular activities. Like it was a lot of that going on.
It's buying you. It's buying like your spot.
Yeah, I just don't. I just feel like, where did it come from? It's like heavy societal pressure. Christmas was just like last week. I just had societal pressure.
Right.
Now I'm back with more societal pressure. Like it's just like, yo, free me from the shackles of society, dog. And this fucking, I think it's keep trying to get me for my paper. Like,
right.
It's over that shit, B.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sorry for every shorty that had to go through it. I feel even worse for you if it really affected you and made you feel unloved, man. Like, pick your head up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Woo child, like, it's gonna be better. What was this?
Yeah.
For real, like, I just want to make sure that y'all know somebody. You might not got love this year, but that doesn't mean that nobody loves you. You know what I mean? You might just not be number one, but that doesn't mean you don't matter. You know what I'm saying? To all my side joints in the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, don't keep your head down, pick your head up, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can't get, and also too, I feel like you can't be upset if you a side joint because you didn't leave yourself open to have a main nigga.
Right. If your closet's already full, you can't.
Your closet's already full, you can't fit nothing in there, son. You don't have no space to get a main dude.
Right.
You too busy dibbling and dabbling with mad different situations. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no. That's why you can't get a main situation.
Right.
I feel like shit don't add up.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
2 + 2 is definitely equaling 10 these days.
But like, all right, so boom, right? Since we're on the Valentine's shit, out of all the celebrities that made everybody upset and agitated and made all the women feel like their men wasn't shit. Cause that's all it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see Moneybagg Yo got 8 billion pieces of flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now your shorty looks at you like you're a bum.
Yeah, what, 12? What the fuck?
12.
There's like how many petals? Like only like 30 petals here. Like 30 petals.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worth to you.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's
you know
like,
how I could have been with? I picked you and you got me 30 petals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like Chloe. I like Chloe and Gunna because at first they was like, nah. And they got the little song. And they're like, no, we're just friends.
Yeah, I still think that shit's fake.
You do? I was thinking that too. It went through my head yesterday. I'm like, is this just for like...
Like me personally, I don't... Anytime any rapper or any entertainment industry motherfucker does anything around the time they have a song out,
right,
or album out,
yeah.
You can't believe any of it.
But at the same time, I feel like, I can see why he would like her. And I feel like he's a trick anyway. That's what he's known for. Is giving Birkins and shit.
Hey, Gunna, I ain't say that about you.
He say that. Remember, Baby said it. He said, if you want a Birkin, you better own that Gunna.
Yeah, he did say that.
So I just feel like that's how he moves anyway, supposedly. Yeah. And she's bad, and she's up and coming, and she hasn't been linked with anybody else, so she's fresh. You know what I mean? She's popping right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can see why he'd like her.
It makes absolute sense for why he's after her. You know what I'm saying? Or why it's a good look for him or whatever it may be. It just doesn't look real. Like I don't see the lust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's because his clothes are too little.
Yo, he definitely dresses like your Auntie Mabel.
So maybe that's why it's not real, baby. Let me stop. I just heard, it's kind of crazy like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I leave them things alone.
Right.
I don't know if they're dabbling in bisexuality or what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's just a relationship I'm not buying. And I don't care how much stuff he buys her. But I guess that was cute. You know what I mean? Balloons in the air and whatnot, teddy bears and whatnot.
In the air.
You know what I mean? Like, Lil Baby bought Jada like a big ass teddy bear that was like double the size of her.
Kylie's was cute. Did you see Kylie's roses?
What Kylie do?
Travis got her it was like her whole house was like white, but there was these really pretty roses. They weren't red and shit. They were like
pink, right?
They were like white and like mauve. They were like I don't know, like antique looking.
Little vibey.
It was like this big bear.
They were like doing some weird shit with gingerbread cookies.
Yeah. The little family and they had the little baby. Yeah.
Lori Harvey and what's the name did some shit in like Call of Duty or something. I seen like
I didn't see that.
Like they had she had like the people from Call of Duty like programmed into the game like a whatever their initials are like on a rock, like with a heart around it type shit. I'm like, wow, this is really like
that's
thoughtful.
Next level.
That's
very
next
thoughtful.
level.
I like that.
I appreciate a thoughtful
cute.
situation. Like, oh, that's fucking thoughtful.
Everybody got roses and balloons.
Yeah, roses and balloons is mad typical. You know what I'm saying? But at least do something. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you getting something, you might as well get the other person on too. It ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you didn't know you was getting something, then that's a little different.
Right.
That's a little different. But out of all the celebrities, who you think had the best setup? Who went the hardest?
Well, I like Kanye. Because I love that Kanye's really trying to get. I know everybody thinks he's crazy and everything, but I love Kanye.
He's the god of trolling. Like,
yeah, I love him.
Like, what is he? What is his purpose? What is he trying to do?
Get his wife back.
Shit is not working.
It's not.
That's not the way, bro.
What's the way? What should he do?
I mean, she's clearly a discreet joint. Like, she's discreet, and then she wants all her public things to be very controlled.
Right.
She's clearly that type of person, right?
Yeah.
So why do you keep throwing this uncontrolled shit out there in the public? You know this is probably driving her up a wall, bro. This is the opposite way of getting her back.
That's true.
Like, do you? I don't know. I don't know your wife, and I understand that better than you, my nigga. Like you should be trying. Like, do you not understand your own wife? Like that he's not making any sense. But I don't even know why he wants her back. She's running around with a fucking junkie.
Oh my god.
The man is
I'm
a
embarrassed.
junkie.
Like, have you seen the picture of him with the cat shirt on? He's
terrible.
like sitting at a he's like on Jimmy Fallon or something. And
looking
he has like
crazy.
a cat shirt and like flower pants, and he's sitting here like this, and it's like, oh, I see why Kanye's tripping.
Dog, you seen the one picture of him and Machine Gun Kelly in like briefs, literal briefs, tidy whities with cereal.
Yeah,
Kanye's like, bro, you would never meet my children, bro, and I feel him on that.
I do.
Keep that junkie weirdo away from my family, bro.
I feel like the more he tries to control it, the more
she's gonna fight back. Yeah. Of course, because that's a typical response of people. The more if I'm not feeling you right now, the more you try to tell me what to do, is the more I'm gonna say fuck out of it.
Yeah,
that's just
human nature.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Defiance is part of this shit.
Yeah, it's bad. Ugh. I remember, like, I think it was the last episode of the Kardashians where she was like, she was talking about how they were going to get divorced, and she was like, you know, I've had all the big shit. I've had all the big grand gestures and all the trips and all the this and all that. She's like, I want the simple stuff. Yeah. Like the little stuff. Yeah. So I think that might be what it is with him. He's probably treating her a certain way.
He makes her laugh and shit. He's like good down to earthness, but it's like, man, you got to have a bigger picture.
Isn't there a medium? Like isn't there somebody in between him and Kanye? Like, these are opposite ends of the spectrum. Like one extreme to the other. Can we just get like a...
Exactly.
I don't even know what. Like, I don't even know who or what. Maybe just like a mogul or something. You know what I mean? She needs like she needs somebody that's like her, but a guy.
Like, out of all the, you know what I mean? Like the like you said, the fly moguls, or even if you're going into the whole law reform attorney thing and all that. You could have popped up with with an ill attorney or somebody, some type of freedom fighter or something something. We would have respected that.
Attorney would have been dope too because of her dad, the connection. Yeah, she might end up with an attorney.
We would have respected that. You feel me? But. Pop up with a junkie. I'm surprised Ye is still going trucker flowers. Like, he's different.
Yeah, they got hella kids though, and he loves her.
I guess, B.
They were like really good friends before they ever dated, so I think he lost a lot when he lost her. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about all that, B. I like the new Kanye. I like the new Kanye. It reminds me of the old Kanye. I like single Kanye. I like run through Julia Fox for a month and kick it to the curb on Valentine's Day.
She was terrible. She was a stand in line at 11:45. She was a Texas promoter and get in free before 11. Like, stop. If she wasn't who she was, I promise you, she would come to Atlanta and they'd be like, no.
Yo, that shit is hilarious. He threw her the oop of all time. He threw that alley-oop of all time.
And she fucking missed it. She did not dunk the ball.
You think she dunked it?
Look, did you see what she's doing today? Today she's going back and forth with Azalea Banks about some shit.
That.
Like, she fucked up. All she had to do was not respond.
You gotta ignore it. You gotta ignore Azalea Banks.
Man,
you gotta ignore.
I don't even know what she does. Like, I just know she trolls people. That's it.
She's a fiend from Harlem that got into famous circles and just like now she just spills tea about random famous shit. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's her story.
That's not good.
She used to be a rapper that kind of got in.
That's what I heard. She was a rapper.
Yeah, she was definitely a rapper. That's how she first got on. Nah, you wouldn't know none of her songs. I don't think she ever had a. I don't know. Like she had She never had a song that was like known by all people. It was like she had a little niche of following fans and shit, and she started blowing a little bit, and she got around famous things and kind of just never fell out of that loop, and just kind of, you know how that shit goes. Chicks just linger and just be in the game and talking shit forever and trolling people and blah blah blah.
Sounds like a hater.
Yeah, randomly at Elon Musk's house for some reason. Like she just one of them weird ass people that never go away. But yeah,
Julia Fox is she's terrible.
She dropped the ball on that.
Terrible. She looked terrible. I think that was a bad move on his part. I think if you're gonna pop out with somebody, it's the same thing with Kim and Pete. Kim to Pete. Kanye to Pete. Kim to Julia. It's like, bruh, what do y'all?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he ain't do that right. And then I ain't gonna lie, he got on my nerves because he popped up with all this fucking, he's kicking all this fucking Black Power shit, Black Future shit, and then and then it's like, bro, you can't be kicking all this Black Power shit then go all white girls every time.
I agree.
Like, dog.
I thought he should have been with the black girl.
Like, that's hilarious.
I swear.
That's hilarious. Like,
I said that to someone and they're like, you're weird.
But it's just real shit. It's like, bro, you can't come out with all this pro-black shit and then you don't even give any black women not even a chance.
Yeah.
And it's like, that doesn't even look right.
It don't go together with what you're selling.
What you're selling, it don't. Like, bro, you pop up at your chick's birthday party, you bought all these white chicks Birkins, then you're talking about Black Power. Like, all right, bro.
It's weird. And then you got the song where it's like, when you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Huh?
Yeah, art imitating life, imitating art. You know what I mean? That's how it goes.
It's weird.
That's exactly how it goes. Like, that's how it be.
Yeah.
But, yeah, B, we're gonna wrap that one up. We're gonna get into the next half, B. We're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl halftime show and all that shit that was going on, everything that's been going on. Are we thanking Jay-Z? Are we happy Jay-Z? You know what I mean? Finally, because y'all was slandering my man Hov. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're gonna come back. We're all set. You already know. Yeah, we back. Oh man. So Super Bowl was this weekend. Shit was litty.
Yeah.
I feel like the city was on fire. I got super drunk that night. I don't even know why.
I was supposed to come to Bar Vegan, but I didn't.
You never pulled up to Bar Vegan.
I ate that edible that day.
See.
It ruined my life.
Me and bro drank a whole bottle of Lobo. Shout out to LeBron.
Yeah, shout out.
Got absolutely wasted. Then I went to the new Mixie spot. Everybody, the new Mixie is Victory on P Street. That's the new Mixie. Shout out.
I heard it was gonna be.
Yeah,
they have one in Miami.
Soup. Yeah, that's what it was. That was the hype. Like, that's the spot from the Yammies.
Yammies, that's what you call it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what we call Miami.
Yammies. Oh.
You never heard that before?
No, obviously not.
That's crazy. You never heard nobody call it the Yammies, but
never.
Yeah, all right, so boom, that was the spot from the Yammies. They got $90 hookahs, y'all. Be prepared. It's crazy. They are racing.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's on P Street. You know the vibe. A lot of gold diggers
that's
in there.
What I was about to say. That's where I'm gonna find my boyfriend.
Yeah, heavy gold diggers in there. You already know the vibes.
I should work there.
That's where they gonna fly you to Acapulco before lunch.
Yeah, no, I can't. No. We gotta walk down the street first.
So, all right. So you need a baller, but you need a humble baller.
I don't know, honey.
You need a humble baller that wants to go to a calm little lunch, like does little regular shit. Like,
I feel like this is the conclusion that I came to recently.
Yeah.
Maybe like last week.
Yeah.
I feel like until I'm where I want to be in life and who I'm going to be and everything, I'm not going to find the guy I'm supposed to be with, because I think I need, so, like Tiana Taylor and Keisha Kaur, people like that.
Yeah.
The people that they're with saw them as this thing. Like, they already had their own thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so the guys they're with, they were like fans of them.
Okay.
So I feel like I need,
You need a fan.
I need somebody that's like, oh my God, you're just so great, and puts me on a pedestal. I don't need these other bitches, because you're everything I need. I'll never find another you.
Yo, my God.
So until I can get that, yes, I'll do whatever you want, because I'm like that. So if I could be like that, I need that. You know what I'm saying? So
you're saying until the radio show pops off, you're not gonna find love.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm not in the right space in my life that I need it. I feel like I need to focus on me.
Yeah.
And then once I like, cause I'm like a fixer, so I see a project, I'm like, ooh, let me help you. I can do this. I'm a Pisces, so I can be like, you know what I mean? So I gotta like fight that and be like, no, I'm the project. Let me work on myself, and then put myself on this pedestal. And once I get up here, then whoever I'm supposed to be with will just be attracted.
Meet me up here. Word. That's real shit though, cause I know when I first got out of prison, right? Shorties was like on some like, oh, you trying to be in a relationship shit, and I was like, no, like, cause I gotta get my life together. Like, I gotta be able to be me. Like, I can't be in a relationship getting carried by no woman.
Right, and then I will start caring about the other person more than myself, and like, what do I need to do to help you? And then I'll forget about myself.
Yeah, then it's just a circle of fucked up shit going on. Like, that's not gonna be lit. Like, like, nah, everybody. You gotta work on you. That's a lot of people's not doing that though.
Yeah.
Worry about yourself before you start worrying about other people.
If I'm a half a cup and you're a half a cup, that's not good. That might sound like a whole cup, but why can't I be a whole cup? You be a whole cup. Now we got 2 cups.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta fill your own cup up as much as possible before you go run outside to go looking for other people trying to fuck their life.
This is my struggle.
You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. But you also though. Can't be overly a perfectionist, B. Like it ain't never gonna be. We always works in progress. It ain't never gonna be perfect, but you do want to be able to be the best version of you at the time before you out here running around trying to interject yourself into other people's lives and shit. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people's not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on, right? I don't know. Niggas is wild.
Yeah. I just feel like every time I entertain something, I realize like the triggers that I have, and I'm like, oh, I haven't healed that yet, or oh, that's still a thing for me. Because people think when like I'm a serial monogamist, okay, recovering. It's almost been 3 years since I've been in a relationship.
Damn.
But for 10 years, I was only with 2 people. 7 years and 3 years, like back to back.
Jesus Christ.
So my son's father was 7 years. I dated a guy after him for 3 years, and then since then, I've been single for almost 3 years.
Oh, you took that. You needed the detox.
Yes. Exactly.
Copy that.
So, but just because you're not in a relationship doesn't mean those things are healed in you, because the second you start messing with somebody and they trigger you, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. I thought I was mature. I
thought I got past this already.
Yeah, I'm not mature.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
And then you be psycho. But I think too, another thing I was telling my homegirl a couple of days ago is like, when people say toxic, I think of chemicals, right? So if I have certain chemicals in me and you have certain chemicals in you, when we get together, that shit might be toxic. But me with another person with that same shit might not be toxic.
That's true.
It might just be bad with yours and mine. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You never know how 2 people gonna mesh at the time.
Yeah.
Especially like, cause you gotta do different shit. It's like, yo, how are you when you high off whatever you like to do? How are you when you drunk off whatever you like to drink? Like, how are you when you sober? How, like, you know what I'm saying? All these 3.
When you mad.
Yeah.
What do you act like when you mad?
Yeah,
what makes you mad?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I might do hella shit.
Yeah.
Just as natural as a person. Like, for example, I have no sense of direction. You don't know how many fights I've been in.
Yeah.
Why can't I just use my GPS, bro? Yeah. Can you just tell me if I'm supposed to turn left or right then? Like, why does it matter to you?
Motherfuckers like, why the fuck don't you know how to get from here to there?
Like, literally, why does it matter? It's like sense of smell. I can't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? If my sense of smell is garbage, what am I gonna do about it? You know what I mean? It's like some things irritate people.
I'm gonna be real though. When I'm with a shorty, right, and like I know for a fact, it's like she's not good with direction, but like every fucking time we're in the car and I'm driving, your head down into the phone, like you're never aware of your surroundings.
Why do I need to be?
Because that's because that's a survival instinct. That shit
but I trust
gets on my nerves.
But you should look at it like she trusts you.
Yeah, it is blind trust, but it's also stupidity. Like you're just riding around everywhere you go with your head in the phone. You're not picking up what's going on around you. You don't know what the fuck is happening. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is gonna.
Some people don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Some people don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
do.
Yeah, cause niggas come from different environments where you need to be knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you cannot just be not oblivious to what the fuck is happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like that's something
I pay too much attention.
Gets on my nerves.
But when it comes to directional shit, if you driving, that's one time where I'm not paying attention. I'm not gonna say I'm looking at the phone because I might get car sick, but I really ain't like, okay, we just turned left on Athens.
Yeah, nah, you might get it. You might not have to.
You know what I mean? Damn, the next stoplight, take 3 rights. Like,
yeah.
I'm too ADD for that shit.
Yeah, you don't have to do it. That's a little much.
I'm going to be changing the song.
Yeah, at least be present in the moment, though. Like,
yeah.
Be present in the moment.
Oh, that's the worst. I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
When girls or whoever, always on their phone, always checking some shit. It's
like, relax.
Yeah.
Especially if you talk to anybody that makes money off the social media shit.
Yeah.
Or like that's their image or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It is so frustrating. So annoying. Like, yo, like, all right, man.
That's another obstacle. So back to that, like, working in the club thing.
Yeah.
Like, working in the club it's hard to date people too, because they think you've slept with everybody. Or if you know everybody. Like, for me, I know everybody. Like, I know hella owners. I know athletes. I know everybody. But I have barely had sex with anybody. Like, in life. And so even if I say that, even if they
nobody's going for that shit.
They don't believe me.
Yeah. I mean, as a grown man, I don't even try to even hear it. Like, yo, no, don't even get into your history. I don't want to hear the whatever gaffle you got set up.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know your latest lie. I don't care.
Right.
Because I just assume that a shorty's about to tell me some fuckery.
Yeah. That's how I feel about dudes. I feel like whatever you're saying is bullshit anyway.
Yeah, like.
So you think I'm stupid, huh?
Yeah,
like, that's how I feel.
Exactly.
Like, you lying to my face,
If a dude just pop up on you like, oh, I just have no shorties whatsoever in the whole world. No Instagram, no nothing.
That's a red flag.
Come on,
no
man.
Instagram is a red flag.
He's 22. You know that's well, you could believe it if you want to, but there should be something going on for your brain that knows that this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We all as grown adults, everybody has something going on somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not it's all the way concrete or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just being like goofy about it. But my whole thing with the whole like, cause I've dated popular chicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, like, you know people, whatever. My whole like, oh nah, you broke every rule joint is when if we in a spot, don't you ever get up and go walk to the next nigga and give him a hug or something. Like, we over here, like, if he see you and he pull up, he pull up. Like, you mad thirsty for acknowledgement. The fuck is wrong with you?
See, and I don't feel that way. Like, that one day we was at Bar Vegan, one of my friends was like, damn, you're like the mayor. Like, you know everybody. And I never go there. Like, I rarely go there. But whenever I'm there, it's all these people that I don't see on a regular basis because I'm always working. So, like, Corey, you know? And so I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? But it'd be like, and it will be a lot of dudes too, but for me, like, I've always had a lot of guy friends because I'm an athlete. So girls say that shit all the time, though, and they really be fucking everybody. So it's like, I can't win because you're going to think I'm lying.
I mean, you can't, there's no wins with that. There's no wins. But at the same time, you could be as cool as you want to be. If you came in there in a spot and you with a dude, you sitting with him at his situation, are you gonna get up and go walk around the spot giving hugs?
If I'm with a dude,
that's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't go anywhere with dudes. I pull up by myself so I can do whatever I want.
All right. See, now that's you. Hey, you live your life. You free.
Exactly.
Because that's always my major issue. Like, I always like,
no, that's not respectful.
I'm a two-sided person. I got times where I'm mad, friendly, and outgoing. I got times where I'm really just to myself. Whether or not I'm outside or not, I might not want to talk to nobody. But I always usually keep a friendly ass female. Like, whatever girl I'm talking to is usually like a really outgoing, bubbly chick. Cause I like that shit in women. So I don't mind. Like, I get it. You know people, whatever. You're a people person, whatever. But once you start getting up and walking to niggas, like, whoa, man, like,
if y'all came together, that's disrespectful.
You getting up and walking around the niggas. Now I can't, like, hold on, man. Like, maybe you need to leave with that nigga, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you're doing too much.
You from New York?
I'm from Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
North.
North.
Y'all like that.
The North.
The North. I've never been there, but I've heard about it. I heard it's a crazy place.
I mean, it gets a little nuts, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm a mellow person, but a lot of people wouldn't agree with that. They're like, what? That nigga Rich be wildin', don't you dig?
When's your birthday?
November 10th.
Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah, here comes the judgment.
I'm a Pisces. We're water signs. You are crazy.
Oh, see?
Yeah. It's okay. Me too. It's all right.
Oh, man.
You just got to know how you're crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But... Exactly. That's a real shit.
November Scorpios are really crazy, though.
Now it is.
They are.
I don't even like giving my birthday out, so.
Yeah.
It's not even like giving my birthday out.
Yeah.
But, right, the vibes is high in the city, the Super Bowls, a lot of hugs going on. So they're running around being real reckless, a lot of drunkenness going on. I woke up on my homeboy's couch. I don't even remember how the night ended.
That's good. Sounds like you had a good time.
I guess so. I would assume so.
When you wake up on a couch and you don't remember, that's...
American Express says I did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The halftime show, though.
Yeah.
Everybody was going crazy.
It's a little controversial.
You wasn't feeling it?
I loved it. It was amazing. But they're saying, was this a cover to disguise the racism in the NFL? And they're also like, why wasn't the game there in his hometown? That was kind of fucked up.
I think, because you know what it is? I think just nobody likes the game.
Yeah.
Like, as
Why
a person,
like
I think he probably just rubbed too many, he probably fucking burned too many bridges.
Mm-hmm.
I think him, you know, Jay-Z coordinates all that shit. I don't think him and Jay-Z ever really got along. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a lot of reasons why Game isn't involved in shit. And I think Game just does a lot of weird clout chaser shit over the years, a lot of name dropping, a lot of disrespecting people and
on
shit.
Instagram, stuff
like
that.
He's done a lot of weird shit over the years that's probably made a lot of people be like, yo, I don't want him around our vibes anymore. So, you know, that happens. People never know. You never know. You never know you're doing clown shit until after the fact and you're not being treated like a clown. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Your man Eminem took a knee.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
I guess, like,
that's how
fuck
I feel.
it. Like, if you want to be an ally, bro, like you're mad at, you want to try that hard to be an ally, fuck it.
I just feel like, you know, when you're white, you should do shit. You should go above and beyond, because I feel like if anything's really going to get changed, it's going to come from people who are white, have power, influence, and money. At the end of the day, like, you can't be mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like like people really feel like some type of way, but it's like, because they be like, oh, well, Colin did that. And where's he at right now? But it's like, but you know, at what point? Like, what are you supposed to do? What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Only one way. It's only one way to get progress. Is if the other side has to help the progress, or it's just gonna fall on deaf ears. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So back to you being white.
It's always back to me.
I gotta touch it. So when all the crazy, because it was spicy. Was it last year or the year before? When George Floyd and all the crazy race shit was going on, it was super spicy.
Yeah.
Did you?
Last year?
Was it that? I can't remember because the time COVID fucked shit up. Everybody, the last 3 years been a blur.
I know. It's the worst time of my mouth.
Yeah. So like. When it was like a string of black people getting murdered by racists and cops and all that.
It was like protests downtown and shit. I was there.
Oh, see?
I went.
Okay, you was allying.
Crazy. It was crazy.
Did you feel a need like, yo, I have to make posts. I have to like let people know that I'm down.
I got into legit arguments and blocked family members because they didn't say shit. And I felt some type of way. Like, you ain't saying nothing? Like, nothing. You just saying nothing. You just act like this shit ain't even happening. Yeah. And I literally have not talked to, like, first cousins, like, 10 of them since that shit happened. Like, blocked on all social media. Like, fuck y'all. Don't see them. Don't talk to them. Yeah. Because they would make Trump posts. They would be in support
during the same time period.
Yeah.
They're just, like, quietly just ignoring all that, but making Trump posts.
Yeah.
That's a little crazy.
Can't talk to them.
That's a lie.
It's been years.
Like, because I know people that definitely support Trump. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to the show, you've heard many of Trump's support statements on this show. You know what I'm saying? But they still was.
That's not definitive.
Yeah, it's not too different. It's not. It's not an exclusive thing. You can support Trump and also be like, yo, fuck, that shit was wrong. That should not be happening.
Right.
To act oblivious to that and then turn around and be like, oh, I'm supporting Trump.
Even if I did have a couple of family members that just popped into my mind that they didn't say anything about Trump, but they didn't say anything about the other shit, and I looked at them sideways like,
just acting like it's
this
not happening.
This shit is real life.
Yeah,
like, just because it's not personally affecting you, like, it speaks volumes when you don't say shit.
I definitely had some friends. So people that I thought were my friends, I had to reevaluate that situation. Yeah. Like, you know what? Like, maybe we're not as cool as I thought we were. Right. You know what I mean? Maybe we're just acquaintances. Maybe you're just somebody that I know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say, like I had a couple my agent homeboy that said something to, like, damn, bro, you just gonna be oblivious. You don't see all the shit I'm posting. Like, you watching everything I post. You commenting on other shit that I post. Yeah. You look at all my stories. You'll laugh at some funny shit and just like ignore all this other shit.
Right.
Then when you go to post, you're posting about whatever you got going on and just acting mad oblivious to this shit. And it's like, dog, you come around me and act like that y'all are playing both sides. You come around me and act like you get it so much, and bro, I'm not white either, bro. I get it, da 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 da. But then when you're in a space where there's other white people following you, or other people that you could influence in a positive way,
exactly.
You don't decide to speak up.
You're not using your privilege or whatever to even if it's not that, like, just the fact that, like, this shit is real.
Yeah,
like this is
happening.
very much real life, and it's very major, and it affects a lot of people. Yeah. So even if it doesn't personally affect you, it's really fucked up that you're going around acting like this shit ain't really happening.
Not even happening.
Because it's like a human thing. Yeah. Beyond that, it's like humans.
And it's happening in you're like, you want to put up pray for France or pray for Madagascar or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
But
Paris.
But
when
people
the Paris
are dying right here, and you're not praying for them. And you're talking about blue lives or whatever you're talking about. That's and it's like, that's the main situation. It's like, yo, you can feel like you're not racist, but for you to be oblivious to the situation, you're not helping, because if you would proliferate the message, then you would see, there would be people that would be racist or whatever that you would speak to a effect that wouldn't hear it from someone all the way on the other side.
There's levels to racism. So you don't have to be in the KKK to be racist.
Exactly.
And you don't have to be out here saying the N word and doing XYZ to be racist. You can still feel like
yeah.
And you're contributing to the problem.
By being hands off is a form of racism.
Like, it's like omission. Like when you lie, it's like, you know how they say like you're guilty by omission. You might not have said anything, but you're still full of shit because you didn't say nothing.
All day.
You're still guilty. That's how I see it. And it makes you look at people like, okay, I know where to put you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just here. You're just trying to save your own ass. At the end of the day, you're one of them type of people. Even black. I'm also talking about black people, because there's mad black people that will also like on some this is not my fight type shit.
Yeah. You want me to tell you something crazy? Let me tell you a metaphor I was telling my friends. So I have a really good friend, one of my best friends, and she's black. She's dark skinned too. I don't know if that matters in this conversation.
It might.
Let me throw in the details.
I gotta hear the conversation. It might.
So long story short, she was telling me one time that she was like, you know, it's just that I've never really been personally affected by racism. Like, I don't feel like I fit into that category because I've never really like let myself be placed like that. And I said, well, let me break this down to you. Yeah. This is like, okay, you're in a race, right?
Yeah.
So if me and you are in a race, like a sprint, like we're gonna race on a track, right? I show up, you show up, and I show up, right? You still on the bus putting your shoes on, getting ready, and I've already started. Yeah. I'm already going around the first turn, and you just now showing up to the line, but you fast as fuck. Yeah. So you might catch up to me because you, as an individual, are a very fast runner. So you got a lot of attributes that keep you pretty. You know how to talk, you're intelligent, etc. But you still started from the bus, and I was already
don't be oblivious to the fact that you had to work harder to catch up to be in the same spot as me.
But you just happen to have things that made you fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So if you could be where I'm at in the race, but in real life, I started before you. Yeah. You know, regardless, no matter how you look at it.
You should know that that's fucked up.
You should know that that's fucked up, right? And she was like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, yeah, it really is like that. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Like, so just because you blessed and you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if people come from money or if they come from certain situations, like a certain type of privilege that's not based on race, same shit. Yeah, exactly. It's like you got this, but at the end of the day, your people are treated differently.
I know. I went to Morehouse, bro. I know so many motherfuckers with money that they don't like. This shit is not registering to them, like, because they come from a whole different life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same type of shit. You know
but that's just you being faster in the race. Like, you just
real talk.
You just got gifts that other people don't, but you still started behind me.
Exactly. That's real talk.
Yeah.
But like, all right, boom. So the Republicans were super mad at the NFL, so they overplaying up the halftime show, making the halftime show too black for black players, off the beef with the coaches now saying the NFL is racist. There's a lot going on with the NFL, B. I ain't gonna lie. They got a lot of shit going on.
Sports in general. Yeah. It's like that though. It's a lot of white owners and people still. I remember my dad telling me at a young age, he was like, it's a form of slavery.
Yeah.
My dad's white as fuck. He's from Kentucky.
Dog, I mean, they got a book. It's called $1 Million Slaves. Like,
that's what it is. It's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Play basketball. Yeah. Don't say shit.
Yeah. They got clauses in their contracts about certain shit they can say or do and all type of shit, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Lighten up the mood. Right? The mute. Oh, shit. That was crazy, right? The music though, the actual halftime show, everybody had a great time. We're gonna thank Jay-Z. It was the blackest halftime show ever.
It was dope. They said if Tupac didn't come back for this, then he ain't coming back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Mary J. Blige did her two-step, did her Monet thing. Monet was out here.
Monet.
I don't
Perfect
even know.
timing for that shit too.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was Monet or if it was Mary J. Blige. I feel like it was Monet.
It's hard. It's mixing together.
Your
man,
man 50 came out 30 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
50 was looking crazy.
You seen the memes where it's like, you don't look the same as you did when he was upside down the first time either.
Yeah. I don't know why Fifth came out upside down.
I thought it was dope.
Like, bro, why did he come out upside down with the classic Jew and the beater? Like, that was crazy.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was smart. And you gotta look at all the ways that he has transitioned. Like, remember when he did that movie where he had like cancer and he lost all that weight? Like, he's crazy. 50
has really done all aspects of entertainment and art. Like,
he's a genius.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it all. Like, shout out to Fifth. Like, yeah, I mean, like,
definitely a genius.
He got the power shit going crazy.
Crazy.
He got stars in a headlock.
Yes. Crazy.
Stars in the fucking headlock.
Yeah.
I was mad because of how the shows fell and how the recordings went. I didn't get into the finale of Ghost. I didn't get to talk to the constituency about that. And I was feeling a way about that.
The first one or Power Book?
Nah, the Power Book 2, the Ghost joint. It ended like a week or two ago?
Yeah.
And I was mad I didn't get to talk to my niggas because I feel away that Mecca went out bad how he did.
Yeah.
A snitch and a bozo?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe
it. I loved it. I thought it was a great twist. I loved it.
A snitch and a bozo?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense though.
Yeah.
The only way you could really be this lit is if you federally protected.
Right.
Man got private jets and all type of shit.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Come on now. Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but damn, that shit hit me hard.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Cause I really thought he was the illest. Like, yo, Mecca's different.
Nah.
But yeah,
I felt it. I didn't know that specifically.
Snitch vibes is crazy.
But I just was like, something's really bad with him. Like something's really off.
I knew he was a psychopath.
Yeah.
I knew he was a psychopath because he's giving niggas a head nod and they're slitting throats and shit.
His chef. I was like, damn.
He killed the fuck out of Chef.
He knew the chef didn't do it, didn't he? In that moment?
Yeah, no, he knew Chef didn't do it. I think he was just beefing with Chef. Like he just wasn't feeling Chef and was looking for a reason to kill him.
I thought he was just trying to show what's his name.
Like, yo, I can kill shit easy.
Yeah, what's his name?
Kane?
Yeah, I feel like he was just like, watch.
Yeah, I kill shit easy. Yeah, that was part of it for sure.
That was crazy.
Everybody was sad Lauren died.
Yeah,
I figured it was necessary.
She snitched.
She
wore a whole wire.
A whole
she
wire.
Had to die. Sorry.
And people were sitting there trying to tell me I'm bugging.
No.
Yo, she da-da-da-da-da.
She was trying to save her own ass.
Look, bro. At the end of the day, she thought it was on Braden. Da-da-da. Look, you wore a wire. You tried to line my best friend.
Yeah.
Without telling me.
Yeah.
You're a dirtbag.
Yeah.
And your consequences wasn't even that bad.
Right. Facts.
They found some pills in your dorm room. What was they gonna do? Suspend you? Maybe kick you out of school. Oh, what was you? You gotta go to a new school. You gonna set me down for murder?
Bruh.
Cause you might get kicked out of school?
You gotta die. You know too, and you've been around so much. I don't know what else you gonna do. Like,
yeah, like at that point, I was mad at Tariq for not making the call.
Yeah,
like, bro,
you saw.
Word is born. I'm like, bro,
I said the
are
same
you
thing.
in it or not? Like,
right. You were sure in it when you killed your dad.
Yeah.
You were sure in it when you had doing all this other shit.
Yeah.
But you saw now you gonna let her go.
Now you gonna let her go?
No.
Talking about, Lauren, you need to run. You need to be scared of. Nah, bro, she need to be scared of you. You're bugging.
Yeah. Right.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I agree. She needed to die. She had to go.
Yo, yeah, that was sad. Yeah. Shout out to her for getting killed. It was necessary.
Yeah.
It was necessary.
I liked whenever they brought all the bodies that were affiliated with Tariq. Like,
yeah.
You remember?
Like, damn, he was never in a nightmare. Like, damn, this is crazy. I got a lot of bodies on my hands.
Yeah.
That's part of it too. He probably like, yo, I don't want to be responsible for any more bodies. But it's like, bro, she tried to set you up.
Deep.
Yeah, she tried to set you up. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was justified.
At that point, yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Did y'all tap into Tommy's show? Anybody care?
I did, but I honestly was kind of disappointed. I thought it was going to be really dope, and I was excited, and I watched the first episode, and I was like bored.
Yeah, my producer was like, yo, I fell asleep every time I tried to watch the episode.
I think I fell asleep too.
I personally, I think y'all are haters. I liked the show. I think it just needed a little, you know what I mean, a little build up.
Maybe it's starting out slow.
Yeah, they forced a little gay character in there unnecessarily.
I don't remember that. I don't even remember that.
His brother, Tommy's brother, new half black brother, they forced that in there.
The one where he threw away his phone number at the gas station.
Yeah, the half black brother that popped in, he's gay.
Yeah.
That's weird. I don't know why they forced that in there, but you know, now that's the new thing nowadays.
Inclusion.
They're gonna tell you. I think they telling 50, you're not getting any green light without a gay character. Like gay character or nothing. For real talk.
Gay character or nothing.
I think they forcing that in there.
Yeah, they might. It might
Real
be in
talk.
the clause. It might be like a little fine print,
It
and
is.
also.
Yeah, and also force these gay niggas in here, like, cause I'm still waiting on the other gay nigga in Power 2 to get body. The
right. The brother.
Not the brother,
The
his boyfriend.
Player? The basketball player.
Yeah, like why is he still around? Like,
I thought he died in the last episode. He didn't.
Nah, they still ain't kill him yet. Like,
No.
yo, he's like a super loose end. Like, somebody get rid of him, please.
Right. I could have swore. No. I thought he was gonna kill himself. He's gonna have to kill himself.
Something
Watch,
gotta
that's
happen.
Gonna He's gonna kill him.
Something gotta give, B. Something gotta give.
He was gonna kill him that one night. Remember? He was walking up behind him and
he
then
punked
they
out
texted
because he
him.
sent him a "I love you" text or something. It was so weird. That's just.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm frustrated by that whole situation,
It's a
B.
lot.
I'm
It's
frustrated
a
by
lot.
the whole situation.
Respectfully, it's a lot.
Speaking of being frustrated by situations, B, we about to get into our favorite part of the show. We're all set. Coco, I'm gonna give you we're all set. We got this segment at the end of the show, right? Where we say what we all set on, what we not feeling, what we done with, what we canceling, what we wish you all would cancel and stop giving shine to and attention to, or what you just not feeling in your life. So, Coco, what do you all set on? Like, talk to me nicely, like.
This is just, I don't know. When I was trying to think what I was going to say in this is what kept popping into my head. So
that's what you got.
This was currently bothering me.
Whatever's giving you the flashing red light in your
Yeah.
brain, that's what you got to shoot out there.
So what I hate is whenever I meet dudes, especially in the club, they'll be like, I'll be at work, mind you.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, when you going to let me take you out?
Okay.
So what am I supposed to fucking say to that, right? So I'll be
I'm supposed to give him a date.
But what if I don't want to, right?
Oh, all right.
So I never want to, right?
Oh, shit.
I never, ever want to. Respectfully, humbly. I'm good. Like, no thanks, right? So I don't want to be a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to come off like that at all, but I don't want to go out with you. Yeah. So I will, well, this is the truth too. I'll be like, I'm like literally always at work. Like, I made a video on my TikTok about this, and I got like 130,000 views.
So you all set on niggas basically. You all set on motherfucker trying to go on dates with you while you at work, basically.
But this is what I really am irritated about.
Okay.
The second step.
Okay.
So I'll be like, I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, when you off work, I'm not. Like, I'm always at work, like, almost every night. They think that I'm the hoe that's trying to get the bills paid. So they think if they say some shit,
oh yeah,
they think that's what I'm after,
what you
right?
about to make tonight, I got it.
Right. And I'm not even going in that direction at all. I'm just trying to be nice. And I'm also being honest. Like, literally, I work almost every night, like, dead ass. And I have a kid. So during the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do shit with my life. I don't have time for whatever. So, and also, side note, I feel like when dudes try to take you out to dinner and shit like that, it's also for them to be seen with you in the streets of Atlanta.
Oh, I mean, that's
like,
it. I mean,
you a thing.
That depends on the person.
Yeah. So then they be like, this is what irritates me. They say things like, oh, well, we make time for the things that we want.
Oh, dang. I say that shit to shorties all the time.
But I don't want you.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying respectfully.
Yeah, now you're not talking to me personally.
Yeah, I'm just saying in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all you are, again, respectfully, is a dude that came into the club, is in a section. Yeah. Right? Just like every other dude.
Yeah, that's not the time you drop that ball.
Right.
Like you drop that ball after like the number's already secure. You done linked her a couple times.
Okay.
That got a little thing.
You
got a little vibe
each other
going
a little
on.
bit.
And then she acting super busy. Then you be like, hold on, ma. Like if you feeling me, if we doing this, then you need to make some time.
But if she's feeling you, she will. And that's what I'm saying. These dudes don't get it. They think that they can say X, Y, Z, and it's just like, bro, I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, get the fuck out. Like, you thought I was about to go on a date with you? Are you fucking crazy? Bruh, do I look desperate? You think I'm desperate because I work in the club? club. You know how much money I make? I don't need your money. That's what I really want to say.
That's what you really want to scream at them.
Should I start doing that? Should I start turning up on people?
I don't know if you want to do all that. Because motherfuckers is crazy. Because I don't know if you necessarily want to wild on motherfuckers because they all crazy.
How am I supposed to handle it?
I think you should just say, I'm not interested in dating anyone right now.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
It's adulting.
That seems really responsible.
Yeah.
That seems like a really responsible thing to say.
Like, I'm just not interested in dating anyone right now.
I'm not interested in dating anyone right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a lot going on.
Yeah, and if you see me pop out with somebody else, mind your fucking business, bro.
Yeah, side note. Comma. And if you see me out with anybody, don't ask any fucking questions. Yeah, I don't owe you explanation.
Like, I went off vibes, bro. Don't judge me. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm not available, son.
Single and unavailable.
Single and not available.
I need a hoodie that says that just so I can wear it everywhere.
Nah, that's gonna get you even more attention. That's even more holleration.
Single and unavailable?
If a shorty got a single unavailable shirt on, more niggas gonna holler at her.
I don't think it can get any worse.
I think that'll work.
I literally wear sweatpants. Well, not today, but usually my sweatpants are like 3X. I wear shorts underneath them, hang them off my ass. I wear like coats. So you
trying to make it look like you don't even like penis.
But I just try to make it look like, don't look at me. I know I'm 6'1".
So you just try to be anti. You don't even want to look like you enjoy penis whatsoever.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
It doesn't work. Nothing works. But I'm gonna try what you said. I'm gonna give you an update later. I'm just not really trying to date anybody right now.
Nah, so you too dainty right there.
Oh my God. I don't want to date anybody right now.
Yeah, man, yeah. She got a firm without yelling, but without being dainty though. Cause if you
I don't want to date anybody right now. Respectfully.
If you come off too dainty, then a nigga gonna feel like that he could like push through that. You know what I'm saying?
It's like playing hard to get.
Yeah.
That's what they think I'm doing, and it's like, no, I'm not playing.
Yeah.
This is not a game.
Yeah, that's real talk though.
Okay.
They think you know.
Well, that's my thing I'm off of. Stop saying we make time for the things that we want, because you should be saying that to yourself. She makes time for the things that she wants. She's not making time for you, therefore she doesn't want you. That's what you need to be telling yourself.
Exactly. I dropped that ball, but only dropped that ball after it's already been a couple dates and all that. Like, then you could come with that ball if you want to.
But you got dates, therefore she made time. What are you complaining about?
More linking, more action.
You want to fuck?
Where you at? I mean, not necessarily fuck per se. I mean, of course that comes with territory. But if I feel like you not treating me as if you are into me at all, then I'm gonna let you know that I notice, and I'm gonna let you know like, yo, I'm not feeling the fact that I'm not getting any vibes, and then I'm probably just gonna spin off. I'm probably just gonna tail off after that.
I think you should just cut it off.
Like I let you know that like, yo, you're not making time for me how I feel I want to be making time for. I need more action in this, and if you don't change it, then I'm just gonna gracefully bow out. Like it's not a real big thing that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like the famous line go, people make time for what they want to make time for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That line makes me want to fight somebody.
But it's the facts,
Somebody said to me last night or 2 nights ago at work, I'm just like, bro, stop saying that shit.
It's the fact. All right. It is the facts, but yeah, that's true. You shouldn't be saying that.
You should say it to
without
yourself.
Without any prior rapport or vibe between you and a person. You shouldn't be just saying that shit randomly to somebody.
And then they'd be like, oh, well, if we hang out, I pay your bills. Bro, why would you want to hang out with me if I'm only hanging out with you because you pay my bills?
Yeah.
Like, stop.
You're trying to buy my
me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the 8-0. This is the 8-0. Niggas lead with the check. You know why? The check.
They bring up the check, but they don't really cut the check unless you do some shit for the check. That's a misconception. They not really cutting checks like that. Not those type of checks. You might get a little check as a dangle carrot. It's a little carrot they try to dangle.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like carrots.
I don't like carrots.
Okay, I'm not a fucking rabbit. All right. Don't fucking dangle that shit.
Nah, you said it. You might know the vibes, because that's definitely what's going on. They doing a dangle, they doing the, you know what I mean? It's a cat and mouse game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It works for some. It doesn't work for others. You know what I'm saying? People do what they think works. It's just a non-stop game around this.
As you're talking about this, what I really like is when somebody helps me with some shit. Not financially. Like, for example, if I say, my car is doing this, and they're like, oh, I got a dude for you. Hit up this guy, this number. I like shit like that.
Bring shit to bring shit to the table.
You know, I'm not really making a lot of money here, like blah blah blah. And they're like, oh, I got a guy. Talk to this guy. I'll talk to this person for you. You should do this. Or oh, I need help with my resume. Okay, bet. Whatever their wheelhouse is, they can help me.
Not just handouts. Not just random. Here's $200.
And I'll take the $200. maybe depending on who it's coming from. But it can't just be on some you expect me to fuck you after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what they see. I'm walking around the club in my thong, so I get it. My ass is all the way out. I understand, but it's like at the end of the day.
Is that the uniform now? What club is this? They got their whole. They go with thong.
Yeah, Far Road, Aura, underneath Lily's. Monday nights are the best nights.
I'm trying to remember the last time I went to that shit.
It's new. It came out in September.
I've been to that shit a couple times already, though.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, I was there.
Oh, alright. Say less.
I literally work like every night.
Cause last time I went was like John Wall had a party in there.
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, you was?
Yeah,
you was
John Wall with the UK.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had their whole section. The Lakers had a party there too, like 2 weeks ago. I had them too.
John Wall had a party there. John Wall trying to run down on the bitch I was with.
Wow.
She curved
you was there when I was there then, because I worked that party.
Alright, say less.
That's crazy. Yeah. How do you even see me though? I'm literally. I had on heels. I was like 6'8". I'm white.
I mean,
I have braids.
All right. See, I'm bad with shit. Like once I meet someone, then it's like, oh, you're everywhere. I didn't know that until I meet you.
Yeah.
I don't never like. Plus, half the time, like if I'm in a club, I'm saucy. I don't go to the club to be like halfway, like having fun. Like if I'm here, I came here to party. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't come out. I'm not out in the club every night just to be out type nigga. If I'm here, I'm here to party. I'm at the table. There's bottles. I'm shit faced. You know what I'm saying. So I probably don't remember the waitress's face.
Yeah.
That's probably not happening.
And I was only at his table. Yeah. Like I was only over there in that area.
So like that's just me. I'm bad at that type of shit. But now every time I come in there from now on, be like, you know what I mean? Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Because I know all the niggas that throw that shit. Jabal, all the niggas, I know all the niggas. Those my people.
Yeah.
Fuck with them niggas. Yeah. See? Small world.
Hey, it is.
You know what I mean? But it's time for my old set, B. And y'all gonna hate this one, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm all set on Kodak Black.
Why?
I don't like him. Like, his image is coonery. I don't like his whole, like, he just proliferates a vibe of just dumb niggerness, B. And I just can't stand it.
You think he's a clone?
I don't think he's a clone. I think he's a coon. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be totally honest, like, you're like I don't like even that skit he came out with the other day with them white boys, and he's like, he's got no shirt on, and he's like, my name's not Kodak Black, but I'm white, and all that dumb shit he was saying. I'm fuck your white wife. It was like,
oh, I didn't see any of that.
Just a bunch of stupid shit, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I just don't like his whole imagery. I don't like what he's putting out there. I'm sorry he got shot the other day.
What?
Yeah, he got shot the other day.
Where have I been? Yeah, I missed all this.
He got shot in Cali the other day, but like he got winged though. It wasn't like a shot. He didn't get shot. You know what I mean? He caught a little leg joint, a little arm joint. He'd be alright. You know what I mean? Like he'd be good. You know what I mean? Pray for you, Kodak. I don't want you to be dead. Let's not get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just good on him, yo. I don't like the imagery he's putting out there. The whole just
fucking that girl at that game.
That's cool. That was litty.
Do
your thing. Yeah, I mean, if you wanna fuck bitches in a suite, fuck it. Do your thing. Yeah, whatever, man. That's on you. You're just a wild boy. That's on you. But all that other shit, I just can't get with it, B. And it's like, yo, usually motherfuckers do time and come out smarter, thinking better, doing better shit. And it seems like he's regressing. You know what I'm saying? And I damn near feel like he's doing that shit because he's getting paid to do that shit.
I was about to say, you think somebody was pulling the strings though?
I think that MAGA shit he be running with, I think like he damn near had to sign up to like be a bozo. Like, yo, we gonna let you out.
Yeah.
But you gotta tap dance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take these checks.
Yeah.
And tap dance. You know what I'm saying? Wear this MAGA hat when we tell you. Proliferate dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just be an ignorant ass nigga.
Yeah.
Cause he gets strictly drug tested. Like he's not even high. He's just acting like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all are looking over the fact that this man gets drug tested.
Unless that's part of the deal too. We're gonna say you clean. We're gonna say you get drug tested. Really, you can do what you want.
Get high
as long
as
you do this.
Be a dumbass.
As long as you do
be
what we say.
Be a clown for us.
Yeah.
Proliferate this dumb shit.
Do what we say. You can still.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this. That's what I feel is going on with him. And I just can't get jiggy with it. I'm all set on Kodak Black. I don't like the imagery he's putting out there. Think he's a terrible role model. And he's just a bozo. I'm sorry. Like there's other ignorant rap niggas, but they're more vibey. Like when Kodak Black has a conversation, I can't even understand what he's saying. It's like, what is he talking about right now, son? Yeah. I just can't do it, son. So I'm all set up Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tapping in. Another episode in the books. Like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go follow Coco at KLA the Great. You know what I mean?
Yup.
Tap in with her. She's always on the gram talking her shit, giving mad opinions on her day to day.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. I mean, very interesting vibes. Yeah, I mean, tap in. Coming up next week, you already know. Holla.
Holla. That was funny. I haven't seen that Kodak thing.
Which one?
What you were just talking about the white